Hi, I'm Mairead Healy and I'll be performing with G4 this April at the Millennium Forum Derry and the Waterfront Belfast. So that you can get to know a little bit more about me, I'll be answering a few questions. Question 1, where in the world are you based? I am based in County Down in Ireland, and I have always lived there. Question 2, what's the best thing about where I live? Well, when I was raised in a lovely village called Kirkcudbright in County Down, just down the Ards Peninsula, I remember that I had a beautiful view of Strangford Lough just right from my bedroom window. Where I live now, still in County Down and closer to Downpatrick, it's lovely and peaceful and it's right in the heart of the countryside, but it's still only 30 minutes from the city of Belfast with all of its wonderful performing venues and great shops, and I do love to shop. Question 3, what is your favourite song to sing? Well, I've performed lots of different types of music, from Irish traditional music to opera. But the song that I love to sing the most and that I know my audiences love to hear from me the most is Time to Say Goodbye. Question 4, what are you looking forward to most about performing with G4? Well, as a high soprano, I've always wanted to perform the song Barcelona and haven't had the opportunity to do so yet. It's quite difficult sometimes to get a guy who can perform the Freddie Mercury part, so I know that G4 will make an awesome job of it, so I'm really looking forward to that. Question 5, have you ever performed at Belfast Waterfront and Derry Millennium before? Yes, I performed at Derry Millennium a few times, and most notably with the Belfast Harp Orchestra. I've performed in the Waterfront Hall maybe 10 to 15 times, and again I think my favourite performance there was with the Belfast Harp Orchestra. The wonderful composer and harper Janet Harbison wrote a beautiful work for the harp orchestra and for my solo voice, and it was called Call 'Em Kill, and it was about the Irish saint. And we recorded an album and toured it throughout Scotland and Ireland, and it culminated in a wonderful concert in Belfast Waterfront. Question 6, what is the highlight of your career so far? Well, I loved performing and recording and touring with the Belfast Harp Orchestra. I loved performing the role of Maria in West Side Story at the Grand Opera House in Belfast. But most recently, I just actually returned from a performing trip in California, and it was great fun. Question 7, how many show outfits do you have, and do you have a favourite? I have many performing outfits, too many to count, but I think that my favourite would be a gold dress that I've been wearing recently, and I call it my princess dress. Question 8, if there was one thing you would change in the world, what would it be? Well, at the minute, I think that the one thing that I would change would be the climate that we have in Ireland and UK, because it's been very cold here recently, and we all know that the sun brings a smile on everyone's face. Question 9, tell us something about you that people watching won't know. Well, when I was a little girl, I used to spin and twirl a lot. You would rarely see me walking, but you would see me spinning and twirling everywhere that I went. And not only was I spinning and twirling, but I was singing, and people would say that they, from a long distance, could tell that it was me because they could see and hear me spinning and singing and twirling. But fortunately, I don't do that anymore because I think I might fall down. Question 10. Do you have a party trick? If so, what is it, and can you demonstrate it? Well, possibly quite boringly, when I go to parties, I often end up playing the guitar and singing songs with my friends and family. Irish songs, anything from Simon and Garfunkel to John Denver. So I'll demonstrate a little bit on the guitar. Yes.